And we're back. Don't call it a comeback. We've been here for at least the first 5 days of Fan Week. We apologize for those technical difficulties. Back here live watching we've got defending U.S. Open champion Sloane Stephens against two-time Grand Slam champion Garbine Muguruza here, live in the recently dedicated Armstrong Stadium. Thank you for staying patient with us through those technical difficulties, but we're back here live. We have a very exciting day for all of you. Joey Brander here, of course, all day today and throughout the tournament, bringing you the behind-the-scenes coverage of the U.S. Open. Make sure you keep it locked in with us here on U.S. Open social media. In about 20 minutes, just following this practice, we'll have live behind-the-scenes coverage of the practice session of a player you may be familiar with, a guy named Roger Federer, the 20-time Grand Slam champion. He'll be practicing with David Goffin. Two of them will be on Arthur Ashe Stadium. We'll have that for you in just a couple minutes. After Roger, we'll have defending champion Rafa Nadal live in Arthur Ashe Stadium. We'll have Andy Murray, a former U.S. Open champ, and at 2 in Arthur Ashe Stadium, we'll have recent Wimbledon champion Novak Djokovic. Sloane Stephens, of course, the 25-year-old American, coming into the tournament ranked number 3 in the world. She is the defending champ, the first Grand Slam title in her career, also the first time she's had to go into a Grand Slam as the defending champion, with the lights, the cameras, and the pressure squarely on her shoulders. She's talked about it throughout the week, and we'll see how she responds. She defeated American Madison Keys. We saw her in Madison out in Arthur Ashe Stadium playing some practice points yesterday. Madison Keys, another possible favorite to win the U.S. Open. Across the net from Sloane Stephens is Garbine Muguruza, the 2-time Grand Slam champion. Muguruza, one of the few players to have a Grand Slam final victory over both of the Williams sisters, Venus and Serena. Muguruza, just 24 years old, the 6-foot-tall Spaniard, one of the most talented players on tour, perennially in the top 10 in the world rank. She comes into the tournament ranked number 12, however. Her best appearance at the U.S. Open coming last year when she reached the 4th round of the tournament. But of course, the 2017 Wimbledon champion is looking for a better performance come this year. Let us know in the comments, what matches are you most looking forward to seeing from the first day of action tomorrow? It all kicks off in Arthur Ashe Stadium at noon Eastern with a battle between former U.S. Open champ Stan Wawrinka and a guy who's been on the cusp of winning a slam, Grigor Dimitrov. They'll be facing off. The nightcap tomorrow will feature Serena Williams and Rafa Nadal. If you're around the New York area, make sure you come out today, the last day of Fan Week. The grounds are still open to the public, and make sure you come on out tomorrow for the start of the main draw. Of the top halves of both the men's and women's draw will kick off play. Tuesday, the bottom halves of the draw we'll see in action. So Tuesday we'll see Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic. Also, let us know in the comments who your pick to win the men's and women's singles titles are this year. Elsie in the comments is rooting for Simona Halep. Cheryl says hello from South Africa. Cheryl, thanks for joining us. Antonio says, vamos, Garbine. Garbine, certainly a fan favorite out here. Grace says, wow, today on practice, Roger, Rafa, Andy, and Novak. Yup, we just had Serena Williams practice. Now, of course, Sloane Stephens and Garbine. And right after that, we'll have Roger Federer, David Goffin, Rafa Nadal, Andy Murray, Novak Djokovic. All today live here on US Open social media. Pamela saying vamos Rafa in the comments, as is Erica. Olivia saying I love both of them. Both Sloane and Garbine, two of the best young players on tour. Exciting to see them continue to develop. Abnav saying hello from India, welcome. Raquel saying vamos Sloane, rooting for the 25-year-old American. Kathy saying hello from NYC. Kathy, make sure you come on out here to the Open. Medley saying hello, US Open from the Philippines. Welcome, thanks for joining us. Grant saying hi from Georgetown University. Venus has got it this year. Grant, thanks for joining us. And Venus has looked great in practice throughout practice week thus far. Of course, she is in the same quarter of the draw as Serena, so we could see an early round matchup between them, but Venus is certainly looking to be in top form. Kathy saying she's picking Serena all the way. Should Serena win, it would be her 24th Grand Slam title. That would tie Margaret Court for the all-time record. Serena presently has the Open era record, but that 24th Slam would tie Margaret Court for the all-time record. Ronette picking Roger Federer to win. Federer has not won since 2008 here at the US Open, but is looking for a 6th US Open crown. We see them opening up the court for some point play now. Sloane Stephens out there with her coach. Kamal Murray, the former Florida A&M Rattler, one of the top up-and-coming young coaches on the tour, has been working with her for a couple of years now. Has done a great job. It's been an up-and-down season for Sloane in her first season after becoming a Grand Slam champ. Of course, she reached the finals of the French, losing to Simona Halep, but she lost in the first round of Wimbledon to Vekic. She reached the finals of the Canadian Open, losing to Halep once again, 6-4 in the third, before falling in the round of 16 in Cincinnati. She certainly played a lot of matches coming into the US Open as of late, in both Montreal and Cincinnati, so she will be match tough coming into the tournament. Garbine showing a beautiful angled return there, getting Sloane on defense and out of position. Robert in the comments rooting for Novak Djokovic. Michelle in the comments saying, go Sloane. Justin saying hello from Texas. Thanks for joining us. June saying hello from down under. We love all of our Australian fans. Lenski rooting for Roger Federer as well. Mamoon asking where are they playing. They're playing in the recently dedicated Louis Armstrong Stadium, the second largest stadium here at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. We see Sloane getting on offense there. Rather than waiting for that ball to drop and hitting an approach shot, she stays aggressive with her feet and takes the ball out of the air with a put-away swinging volley for the winner. Marianne commenting, go Goffin. Well, we'll be seeing David Goffin playing alongside Roger Federer. They'll be playing a practice set coming in just about 15 minutes. We'll have that live for you. Debbie commenting, good morning from Arizona. Championship predictions, Serena Williams and Rafa Nadal. Definitely two great picks. Thanks for joining us. Ronette saying hello from the DC area. Billy commenting, Wawrinka and Dimitrov, amazing first round. It certainly is. I just sat down with Stan Wawrinka. You'll see that interview coming on US Open social media later today, and he is ready and excited to be back here, healthy and playing well in Flushing Meadows. Of course, the 2016 US Open champion is Stan Wawrinka, but that feels so long ago with all the injury woes he's had. And again, keep it locked in with us all day long. We're just wrapping up here with Sloane Stephens and Garbine Muguruza, but we'll be back with the man that they call the greatest of all time, Roger Federer himself, waiting to head on to Arthur Ashe Stadium. We'll be there courtside live with Roger. Joey Brander, your guide throughout the US Open. Keep it locked in. US Open social media, the only place for all the behind-the-scenes coverage from the top players on tour. Keep it locked in with us.